Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy, Camille Mobwin. That was a lame intro, I know. Okay, you read the title, so you know what I'm doing here. I've officially decided that I am going to indeed pull for Citlali, but I'm going to do things a little bit differently here. I don't think I'm going to win my 50-50. I think I've gotten way too lucky, and I'm probably going to lose.
Want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Shh, Beto, shh. I love you, but shh. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to win my 50-50. With that said, I am prepared to spend this money. The way I'm going to do this here is if I don't get at least one copy of Citlali now, I'll spend a total of 2 5-stars worth to get her. But I do already have some primos saved, so it may not be as much as you think it would be. If I do get her, I'm going to keep pulling until I run out of resources completely. And then what I will do is if I don't get a second copy, in about 2 weeks time, just less than 2 weeks technically, I will make a second pulling video and do the exact same thing as I do today. But at that time, I will have very few resources, so that means I would have to spend more. But no matter what, I'm going to make sure that I guarantee myself 2 copies of Citlali. I don't think I'm going to get a copy today. But I could still get pleasantly surprised. You never know what could happen, right? But that's going to be the plan. I do not ever recommend that you spend money on this game ever. But the one thing I will always say when it comes to spending money is that your hobbies should be enjoyed. And it's okay to spend money on your hobbies as long as you do not put yourself under. Do not put yourself in debt to fund your hobbies. And that includes gaming. It's okay to spend money on gaming, but don't spend money thinking that, oh, this is going to make me better or something like that. The only reason I'm pulling for Citlali Constellations is because I want my Chaska team to be as good as it can be, and my premium Chaska team right now utilizes Citlali. I do the same thing for Nefer. My favorite team currently in the game is my premium Nefer team, so I will probably do the same thing for Columbina. I will try to get Columbina's C1, maybe even her C2. I don't know yet. But yeah, this is my hobby, and I have extra money to spend on this hobby because what's the word I'm looking for? Lucky enough? No. Blessed? No. Whatever the case, whatever synonyms you can pull up for, you know, having the ability to enjoy these things, to enjoy your money the way you want to. I am blessed in that way, and so that's what I'm doing. So, without further ado, it has been almost 5 minutes. I wanted to get that out of the way, though. I wanted to make sure that I was stating that I in no way, shape, or form encourage you to spend money on this game just for the sake of getting stronger or something like that. When I say I want my Chaska team to be good, I'm not pulling on this game because I feel the necessity to make it good. I just want to make it good. But don't ever spend money on this game because you think I'm going to be a better player if I do. No, don't do that. If you want to fund your hobbies, feel free, but don't put yourself out. Okay, well, it's been about 5 minutes, so let's go ahead and look at the banners one more time. Here's Citlali's banner. I can't show this because I am recording this from PlayStation 5, but I am currently looking at my pity, and I am at exactly 10 pity. So I'm going to go ahead and start the pulling here. We'll give it till 5 minutes and 45 seconds, and I'll put that in the description to skip to 5 minutes and 45 seconds if you just want to see that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's begin. First 10 pull, this makes 20 pity. Alright. Let's get our star glitter, shall we? Oh, 7 star glitter. Alright, second 10 pull. This is now 30 pity. Alright. Hell yeah, 10 star glitter. Ooh, 30 pity. Now we're on 40 pity, third 10 pull. Alright. Dang, you can only get so lucky, right? Oh boy, and 50 pity. No early. Ooh, this is hurting my soul. Alright, 60 pity. Dang. Wow, the same characters over and over. Okay, and now 70 pity. Last 10 pull I can do with my current resources. Oof. Alright. Hey! I'll take that. I don't have a character that she's good with yet, but I'll take that. Alright, so we're currently at 70 pity. Now it's time to do the whale noise thing. Alright. Here we go. There we go. 70 pity. Let's make it 71. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna do the 10 pull. Oh, not good. That sucks. Okay. This is 80 pity. I believe. I started at 10. I had like 60 or 70 wishes. So that got me to 70. And now we're at 80 pity, so I just have to do single pulls at this point. So 1. Alright, will we get her? Oh my god. 5 50/50s? I know that was really hard pity, but I could cry for how happy I am. I just won my 5th 50/50 in a row. I don't know what to say. Let's keep going, I guess. Let's just spend the rest of them. Wow. I'm so happy with that. Let's just keep going. 10. Let's just use this up. 20. 30. If I get an early, even if I lose, I'm happy. 40. And that's it. I don't have enough for another 10 pulls, so I'm not going to keep going. I kind of want to, though. Wow, I got her. I got the constellation. I was not prepared to win that 50/50. Huh. Should I just keep going? I can't edit my videos. So I can't like change things out. I guess stay tuned for part 2. Because I don't think I can pause this video. Let me see. If I go into the menu, I'm at 10 minutes, almost 30 seconds. If I go to my PlayStation menu and then come back, it paused the video. Okay, cool. I have an idea. I'm gonna do this while recording. So I'm going to add a bit more to my PlayStation wallet. And just get it out of the way. I think it'd be easier than waiting until next... Well, not next... Well, yeah, next week. Clickety, clickety, click. A lot of behind the scenes silence right now, but I can't edit the video, nor do I want to. I want this to be 100% live reaction type stuff. So, yeah. Alright, so the video will pause when I go into my PlayStation menu. Now I'm learning that. So I'll see you in a second, maybe in a split second. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I don't know if it really did what I think it did, but maybe it did pause, maybe it didn't, I don't know. So I'm at about 30 or 40 pity right now. I can't check it because I just did the pulls, so it's not going to show me today's pulls. But let's see. I might be able to just do the math. I had about 70 pulls, maybe 60 pulls prior. And I went all the way up to 70 pity. So I think I had up to 60 pulls worth of Primo and Intertwined Fate in total. And I had like 1 or 2 single pulls left, right? So I can do the math here. I can figure it out. I want to get exact numbers. So before I topped up, I was at 70 pity. Topping up gives you about 8,080 at the highest level, and I had over 300 Prima Gems. So we'll just add it to 300. So that had 50 plus 2 more pulls, so I had like 52 pulls. I currently have another 1187. So I did 110 pull, and I'm left with 1187. So divide this by 160. That's about 30 more pulls. Okay, so I'm about 30 pity currently. This should take me all the way to the next 5-star. This is all live. I can't trim it down or tweak it or anything like that. So you're just getting my genuine reaction right now. All right, so we're at 30 pity. If I calculated all this right. Oh, I did do 1 single pull. No, I think I still did it right. So I'm at 30 pity. Here we go. 40. All right. That's a weapon I've never used before. 50. Holy shit. Again, I'm just going to say this right now. Even if I don't get her right now, I'm okay with it, because this wasn't early. This was 50. Technically 40 going to 50. So I'm currently at 41 pity with this sword. 42. Alright. That's okay. I'm alright with it. I wasn't expecting to get 6 50/50s in a row. I think, honestly, this is fine. I wasn't feeling... I don't feel regret. um, plus, hey, I'm closer to C6 Qiqi for my Sandrone team anyway. Alright, let's count the rest of them. 1, 2, 3, 4... Hey, Beta. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm at 7 pity. Let's do some single pulls to even that out, right? 8. Okay. 9. Alright, and 10. Alright, I only have enough for 30 more pulls, so I'm just going to do them now. So, 10. That makes 20 pity. Alright, 30. And 40 pity. Okay. So, 40 pulls out of the way. So, we're now at 40 pity. I don't have enough for another 10 pull. I think this was an okay pulling session. I'm fine with this. Qiqi, yeah, some might say like, oh god, she's terrible, whatever, and she's probably just gonna get taken out for like Odette, but Qiqi is still gonna be there when Odette is used on one team and you still want another stellar team, right? So Qiqi can still be used with the likes of Sino. She can still be used with the likes of Risley when we have other stellar characters that you can use them with. So it's not the worst thing in the world. And currently, I mean, it's not a bad thing to have Qiqi on there. Let's see what it does. So you mark the target and oh, their damage is reduced. Okay, by 20%. Additionally, when the healing of effect of Fortune Talent triggers, primary HP remain. Okay, so it's like almost a team-wide healing thing. That's not the greatest constellation, but it certainly isn't the most useless when you're using her on the team. And then we got one other character, Prune, who is now C1. So I'll take that. Gets me closer to C6, right? Alright. Yeah. This was pretty good. I was expecting to lose the 50/50 the first time. So now I'm guaranteed for another 5-star. Nowhere close to Stellar, Capturing Radiant, whatever it's called. I almost said Stellar Radiance. Capturing Radiance. I'm not close to that. Wait, what's the weapon I'm using? I thought I had over 1000 EM with her. I guess not. Got a lot of work to do still for my Citlali. But yeah, I'm honestly okay with this. She's gonna buff my damage by a little bit based off of her EM at this point. So now I definitely want as much EM as possible. I was okay with giving her an ER Sans for my Chaska team, mainly because of the fact that my Chaska team uses Nicole, and Nicole is a better shielder, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm excited. I actually like this. Wow, alright. What's that part on the bottom? Oh, this is her Night Soul stuff, so she doesn't use as much stamina or whatever, I think. Okay, this is cool. Also, for anyone wondering, yes, I am there, the Stygian flower thing, and I got really close to a dire clear. Funny enough, the one that I couldn't clear it with was actually my Chaska team. But very, very close overall. This is what I'm at right now for the Fearless clear. But I use the same team, so I use Escoffier because her weapon does buff Sandrone. And I just built Escoffier for like attack boost and stuff like that. I didn't have her on anything major. I should have probably put her on Noblesse, but with this team, I was able to clear this new boss on Dire with my Sandrone team as is right now. My Nefer had absolutely no problems clearing Dire, and then my Chaska team came close. It came very close. So right now, my worst team is the Chaska team, but also this boss is very tricky with the Night Soul mechanics. So I'm sure I could still try to work something out. But yeah, this is the first Stygian that I actually am like really close to clearing Dire on. The first Stygian I ever got close enough to clearing Dire for was this one, and unfortunately I wasn't even close when it came to clearing the Light Keeper. So that's where I'm at right now, in case you were wondering about that, because I did say I was going to try to clear Dire eventually on my last stream. But hey, this video has gone on long enough. This is not a Stygian Onslaught video. This is a polling session video, but since it's only been about 20 minutes, let's see what happens when I take the Chaska team to Miliastra. I was at close to 9 million without C1 Citlali, and now she's going to buff a little bit of damage with her C1. Her C2 is where it really spikes, but let's see where it goes after this. I'm going to mute myself because Miliastra always auto-mutes me. So enjoy the rest of the video and enjoy my misery.
I shall be your guide.
Real quick, just in case, yeah, I have some time to say this. It's not auto-muting me right now. I am going to have to build up Mabuiko's Night Soul first, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll start the real test.
Light it up! Get to work! Take me up! Open fire! Open fire!
Alright, now I have the fun part of waiting for all buffs to go away, and then I can really start the test. So again, before C1 Citlali, I had almost 9 million damage. I think I reached 9 million one time before, but there was like a lot of RNG involved with which elements Chaska was firing off with her bullets, as well as what reactions she was getting. So it was really tough to get there. So I think I got just very close to, if not right at about 9 million. I wish I made a video about it, but I didn't. So just under 9 million on my Chaska, averaging at about 8 million, maybe like 8,500,000 or something like that. Let's say that was the average before. Well, let's see where it ends up.
Fulfill our pact! Citlali, it's Papa! Get pyroclastic surge! Bullseye! Open fire! Full throttle! Be gone! You two! Time to end them! Wrath from the sky! Let's fly! Bullseye! Locked on! Locked on! Knock them down. Try and get to work! Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh! Pyroclastic surge! Ha! Locked on! Locked on! Locked on!
Okay. Definitely not close to my Nefer team, but almost 10 million, and I'm pretty sure I messed up a lot of the rotation stuff. So my Mavwika is almost hitting 3 mil now. I am curious to see what this would be like with Durin on the team again, but yeah, there's also something else I want to try out. I'm going to try using Nicole in the rotation first, and then switching to Mavwika Citlali. So we'll start with that in 3, 2, 1.
Citlali, eat Papa, get him! Show no mercy, light of the blazing sun! Let's fly! Locked on! Open fire! Begone! Suffer the wrath of Qiqi! Fulfill our pact! Wrath from the sky! Ha! Open fire! Locked on!
Hold on to your hats.
Such defiance! Rise with the sun! Citlali, eat Papa! Get him! Get to work! Light of the blazing sun! Let's fly!
Alright, that was a little bit less, but I also messed up the rotation a bit there. So I think I'm going to give it one more shot with Nicole first. I still almost hit close to 3 mil with my Mav. So we're getting there. Alright, here we go, one more time.
Light it up! Suffer the wrath of Qiqi! Fulfill our pact! Pyroclastic surge! Take me up! Open fire! Bullseye! Begone! You two! Time to end them! Get to work! Wrath from the sky! Ha! Open fire! Open fire!
Knock 'em down.
Burn it down! Citlali, eat Papa! Get him! Light of the blazing sun! Bullseye!
Okay, so I think I am getting better damage with Mavwika in the rotation first. And to be fair, I made sure to burst with Chaska every single test so that way they would be accurate. This was the worst damage test, and I feel like I did a better job with the rotation this time around. So with the scuffed rotations, I did more damage. That's weird. But I did notice I did less damage with Mavwika overall. So I think starting with her and getting that off-field damage presence early on does add a little bit more to the test. So I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to try not to mess up the rotation. Last test. Here we go.
Such defiance! You two! Time to end them! Show no mercy! Wrath from the sky! Take me up! Open fire! Locked on! Open fire! Begone! Suffer the wrath of Qiqi! Fulfill our pact! Pyroclastic surge!
I don't know what I'm doing differently, but I feel like the first test was just the best one, and I didn't do a good rotation. I feel like I messed up some of the timing and all that, but for some reason it was the better run. Mavwika almost hitting 7 million with Nicole. She would hit more with Bennett, but the fact that she hit almost 7 million with Nicole is pretty impressive. So yeah, that's going to be it for these tests, and that's going to be it for the video. It's been 30 minutes, so I think that's a good place to stop. I certainly hope you enjoyed this, enjoyed the pulling session, and I hope you take what I said at the beginning seriously. Please don't feel encouraged to spend just for the sake of making your account stronger if you feel weak. As I always say, if you're okay with spending money on this game as a hobby, because this is just something you enjoy to do. Damn, I should have exited Miliastra first. Let me go ahead and exit real quick. Okay, I'm back. So, as I mentioned before, it's okay to spend money on your hobbies. So if this is something that would not put you in any amount of debt or, put you out and risk not being able to pay your bills on time or live a good life, then yeah, it's okay to spend money. But don't ever feel pressured to. That's the point I'm trying to make, and that's the disclaimer I always try to make with every stream and video when it comes to Genshin Impact and any gacha game for that matter. Just don't feel the need. Don't put yourself in a place where if you don't get what you want, that you're gonna feel some immense regret. Am I bothered by the fact that I got Qiqi on that last 5-star? It would have been awesome if it was Citlali. But at the same time, I am already prepared to make that sacrifice the next time I make a pulling video. Because the next time I make a pulling video, now I know for certain it's going to guarantee Citlali. It's going to be for the guarantee. So I'm not mad at it. And it was early. I don't have regrets. I had extra funds that I was able to mess with because I calculated some of my bills and things of that nature and all the savings that I've been doing because of certain changes I've made in my life. So I personally don't feel weird or regretful about just putting down $200 on a fucking video game. Do I encourage it? Absolutely not. You don't need to do that. There are better things to spend your money on. But I'm at a point in my life where this is something that is okay with me. I am satisfied with this purchase. The money just would have went to like food or other things anyway that would have been equally as wasteful in terms of my own life. So again, I have to say this again. I do not encourage you to spend money on this game or any other gacha game. So if you're okay with that, and if you're okay with the video, then I thank you for joining me, and feel free to leave a comment. Tell me, how did your pulls go? What are some of your regrets, if any? Let me know what you think about what my message and what I've always said and what I am saying now, and just tell me how things are going in your account. Like, do you need tips? Do you need advice? Do you just want to tell me, hey, you suck? Then go for it. Do whatever you want. Leave a comment if you'd like, but you just being here is more than enough. So for those that are watching, thank you. And depending on when you're watching, have a great morning, afternoon, or night. And just remember to stay happy, stay healthy, and just have fun. And don't forget, when it comes to these gacha games, you do not need to spend money to get good. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.